Laura said, can you talk more about the lie of redemptive violence and the layers of human nature that feed that thinking? Other examples in your experience of overcoming this. So Walter Wink's, I have it, well, I'll find it when Chris starts talking, he wrote a 3-volume series on the myth of redemptive violence. And so he takes it actually all the way back to basically the rise of civilization. So when we stopped being hunter-gatherers basically and started becoming more agrarian, that the commitment to being in one place gave rise to the myth of redemptive violence, because we have this idea of protecting our land, and then you have the idea of heritage and progeny and that sort of lineage coming up, and in most societies in a very patriarchal and sexist way. And so that this begins the myth of redemptive violence that continues unabated through today. And so I think today we're very embedded in this idea of violence as solving our problems, that it's redemptive. Theologies of the cross are theologies of this myth of redemptive violence, that in some way Jesus' death and the blood of Jesus somehow saves us, as opposed to actually the teachings of Jesus that help us transform the way that we live and move in the world. And so today we see particularly the myth of redemptive violence in the state. So the state's primary way of enforcing anything is through violence. The crimes that garner the harshest punishments are corporeal violence. So white-collar crimes don't receive harsh punishments, but individual crimes of violence receive the harshest punishment. And so the only thing the state can do is leverage more and more violence. And I've seen that escalation in my lifetime, from one cop car showing up to a call to now 3, 4 cop cars showing up to a single call. And that's just unwarranted. So an eye for an eye leaves us all blind, that kind of idea.